Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Nice to see you showing up today. I'm. You could be doing many other things, but you prefer to show up here to learn how to digitalize, monetize, and market your knowledge. Is that what you have come here for? So, how many of you believe you have some valuable knowledge to share with the world? How many of you believe that you have some valuable knowledge to share with the world? Type in the chat box if you believe you have some valuable knowledge to share with the world. Yes, Harish Rawat has valuable knowledge to share with the world. Dr. Shri Kumar yes, says yes, of course. Mona is saying me, great. Nashira is also saying yes, awesome. Great, guys. So now the question is, would you like to learn how to convert your expertise, your valuable knowledge, into a knowledge based online business model that has potential to shift you to the WWW lifestyle? Would you like to learn how to digitize, monetize, and market your knowledge so that you can also leverage the online business model that can potentially shift you to WWW lifestyle? What is the WWW? World Wide Web, of course, we are going to leverage that. But this WWW lifestyle that I'm talking about is whatever, wherever, whenever, without worrying about affordability. Is that what you would like to do with your knowledge, with your valuable knowledge, with your expertise? Who would like to do that? And who here doesn't want to do that? Who here doesn't want to do that? Okay, so we have many yeses. We have Trilok saying that's why we are here, of course. Harish saying, of course, that's why I'm here. Redmi Blue, can you rename yourself? Of course. Awesome, guys. All right, great. So, let's, okay. So today is getting to know each other. Okay. I will be setting the foundation right today. I'll share the 5-day agenda, what we are going to do across 5 days. Okay. And we will have some agreements, announcements, stuff like that. Okay. Excited to begin your new learnings? Okay. So now some of you said that you do have valuable knowledge, right? I hope most of you have valuable knowledge here, right? Now the question is, what makes your knowledge valuable? I have a question to ask all of you. What makes your knowledge valuable? What makes your knowledge valuable? Type in the chat box. What makes your knowledge valuable? What do you think makes your knowledge valuable? Others knowing the value. It's relevance, Dr. Narjit. I like that answer. Relevance. That's a wonderful answer. Now, how do you make your knowledge relevant? Right. The next question is, how do you make your knowledge relevant? So relevant experience, Muthu, awesome answer. I love that. Knowing others, knowing the value. Now, how would others know the value? Provided you are able to communicate the value you bring to the marketplace. Most of the time, we leave up to others to know the value of our offerings. But as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, trying to monetize your knowledge, it is very important that you are able to communicate the value you bring to the marketplace. And that is the number one growth blocker for many business owners. They have valuable products, services to offer, but they are unable to communicate the value they bring to the marketplace. And that is why communication is a very important piece of this whole digital puzzle that we are going to be discussing, not only for knowledge givers, for any kind of business owner who has a product or services and would like to monetize and market it. So very important, communication. What communication? Communicating the value you bring in the marketplace, right? Uniqueness. How does your knowledge become unique? So if you are a professor of accounts, There are many professor teaching accounts or economics or physics or chemistry. So what will make you unique? What does it what I like the answers. The answers are awesome. Okay, so I'm going to summarize that for you. So we are right there, but we just have to fine tune. Okay, fine tune. So I like experience. So theory versus experiential knowledge, theoretical knowledge versus practical experiential knowledge. That makes your knowledge valuable. Number one, right? Experiential knowledge. Then generic or unique, uniqueness. So what makes you unique? What makes your knowledge unique? Right? Sharing the resources, results. I like that answer. Results, yes. But how will you get the results? Easy to absorb, yes. These are the features. I see you guys are sharing some powerful words here. I love that. Results. Okay, because people buy results. People are not buying the features of your product or services. They are buying the future they are going to get, and the future they are going to get is the result your valuable knowledge can give them. So result, outcome, benefits. Perfect. I love that answer. What is your USP? Yes, unique. Okay, so what is USP? What's your USP? Right? Yeah, Rashmi, what's your USP? Obstacles felt and overcome. Experience, yeah. What is your experiential insights when you have overcome something in your own life or help someone else overcome in their life, right? That becomes your experiential knowledge, right? So what makes your knowledge valuable? Theoretical versus experiential. Make a choice. Make a choice. Theoretical knowledge versus experiential knowledge. Now, the experiential knowledge should transcend into insights, deep insights, and wisdom. That makes your knowledge valuable, right? Information versus transformation, right? So, what is information? What is information and what is transformation, right? So, when you first time learn about something, right? Say if you want to learn how to do Facebook ads, okay, you simply go and type how to do Facebook ads, and you read one article, you watch 5 videos, you read another article, and then you are trying to understand yourself. So you're just gathering information, right? Now when you actually try to implement that information, it is still information stage. So you learn how to do Facebook ad from YouTube, and you go and open your account and experiment with something, and you end up messing things up. You are not able to proceed further. So now you are gaining some experience out of your information, right? Now, suppose you have been studying Facebook, helping, joined up some programs, courses, and now when you are trying to come up with your Facebook campaign, right? And you have your own experiences, insights, and learnings that when I do this, my cost per lead comes down. When I do this, I got a lot more comments. When I did this, nobody responded. So now your information has converted into your knowledge, and you work like this for 6 months to 1 year. This knowledge has now become your insights, and if you continue to invest in that and keep acting on it, you will have some deep insights that if you write your Facebook campaign in this particular format, okay, and this is how you edit the videos, and this is how you tweak the headline, that is the time when successfully your results will be reputable for others. Then it becomes deep insights, right? And now suppose you have mastered Facebook campaign for personal development brand, for example, teachers, trainer, coaches, consultant. Then what you will share after 2 years, 3 years of everyday consistent effort in that space, now you have wisdom to share. So, how many of you have information to convert as knowledge here? Anyone here who has information to be converted into knowledge business? Anyone here who has information to be converted to knowledge business? Information. I. Now, so if you convert your information into knowledge business, I'm sorry, guys. I think you have not understood the point I'm trying to tell here. So information is the first stage. The next stage is knowledge. Third stage is insights. Fourth stage is deep insights. And fifth stage is wisdom. If you have simply information to share, I'm really sorry to say this knowledge business is not for you. If you are only going to share information which is theoretical, heard information from somewhere, then this knowledge business is not for you. But if you have some knowledge, then you may be able to sustain in this knowledge business for some time. But provided you had started 3 years back, you would be able to sustain. Right now, we are at a stage that unless you have insights, deep insights and wisdom to share from your product and offering. Yes, Harjit, you're saying you have 25 years of experience. Great. Experiential knowledge, right? So that is 25 years. I'm sure you must be having insights, deep insights and wisdom to share. It is not information, but something that you're learning for the first time, or you have been into personal development, reading books, reading spiritual books. Okay, you have 25 years of manufacturing industry experience. Okay, and last 3 years you started reading some spiritual books. Now, if you try to convert your spiritual that books, whatever you have been reading in the books as a course, probably it will be just simply information, and that is not the right thing to do. But if you're preparing a course in the manufacturing industry where you have 25 years of experience, experiential insights and wisdom, then it's worth converting into a knowledge business. Make sense, guys? So what makes your knowledge valuable? Experiential knowledge which gives transformation, not just information, right? Because information is temporary. Okay, transformation is permanent, right? It's like a butterfly, uh, a caterpillar getting transformed to a butterfly, into a butterfly. That's a permanent transformation. There is no going back in this lifetime for that butterfly, right? But ice changing to water changing back to ice, it's a state change, it's temporary. So if you're trying to build your knowledge business with information, it is going to be temporary. Okay, sudden changes in the external situations can simply throw you out of balance in the knowledge business. But if you have deep insights and wisdom to share, then you will be giving transformation because you're impacting lives, right? So what will make your knowledge valuable is when you are contributing in others' life and as well as getting compensated the way you deserve. So contribution and compensation will make your knowledge valuable. As someone said that if they know the value, when people know the value, when they understand the value you bring in their lives by solving their problems, they will be willing to take out money from their pocket. And that's how your knowledge can become valuable, not in terms of intangible value additions in the life of people, but the tangible outcomes in your own life and the life of your target audience, right? And that is why it is very important to create 6S, 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 I will repeat: systematic, structured, step by step, sequential, strategic, and one more S is remaining that I am going to leave it open and I'll address that later. Okay. Knowledge, it should be step by step, structured, systematic, strategic, okay, and quantifiable. And quantifiable. Right? That is how your knowledge becomes valuable knowledge, right? So we haven't still started with our session. I just wanted to just get, because I hope you understand how to make your knowledge valuable, not only for yourself, but for the lives that are going to be impacted and transformed by the knowledge that you are going to share using the new age business model. And I'm going to be teaching you this new age business model. Excited? If you're excited, type in the chat box excited. Right? Right? Let me look at some of your comments. Systematic, structured, step by step, sequential, strategic. Excited. Umang is excited. Srinivas is excited. Tanvi Gupta is excited. Awesome. Muttu is excited. All right. Redmi Blue, please rename yourself. Otherwise, I'll have to keep calling you Redmi Blue. Preeti Zaveri is excited very much. Glad to see you back, Preeti. Awesome. Super, guys. Okay. So now, first, let us understand why you should be doing this. Why? I am sure because of COVID, most of you do understand why you have to do this now. It is a forced why, that you see the world is shifting online and the offline businesses are impacted. But look at the opportunity. Now you most of us are looking this as a problem, and that is why you're looking for a solution to that problem. But how many of you are looking it as an opportunity? How many? See, we are living in very unprecedented times, right? We are living in unprecedented times, right? How many of you are seeing this as a problem? The education system has completely turned upside down, right? How many teachers have lost their jobs, not receiving salaries on time, right? Now, is that a problem? Is that a problem? And or is it an opportunity? Or is it an opportunity? It's a big opportunity. Thank you, Trilok. Devendra says opportunity. Rashmi saying opportunity. For me, it turns. I don't understand that, Dr. Narjit Kaur. Now, who has written that? Yeah. Opportunity. For you, it has turned into an opportunity. Awesome. Awesome. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay. So, great that many of you see this as an opportunity, and you know that the world, do you agree that the world needs new leaders? Do you agree that the world needs new leaders? Do you agree that the world need new leaders? And you know who will be the new leaders? Who will be the new leaders? Yes, us teachers. Teachers will be the new leaders. Teachers are the new leaders, and not teachers with a BA degree. Anyone who has valuable knowledge, which is experiential, which is transformational, which is contributing in others' life, impacting life, as well as getting compensated for yourself, and which is structured, systematic, step by step, sequential, strategic. And the last word that I wanted to hold was system. Okay, system. Now I will, because I'm going to spend some time tomorrow on that. That is why I put that on hold. Okay, so that makes your knowledge valuable, right? So teachers are new leaders, and you are clearly one of them, provided you are taking actions, decisions in right direction. Okay. And it's not important that you have a degree to be a teacher. Anyone who has experiential, transformational content, structured content, systematic, step by step, because you will be able to give solid results and outcomes to people who come under your circle, your customers, your clients, your students, your participants, right? So I'm going to be sharing my screen now and we will get started on today's session, right? So I am on a mission to empower actually 100,000 entrepreneurs, be world class entrepreneurs. That is my that because of my entrepreneurship background. But as far as create and sell online courses are concerned, my mission is to empower uh, knowledge givers, those who have valuable knowledge. Okay, I want to empower all of you with right knowledge, with entrepreneurial skills. Cut down your learning curve, reduce your expenses, reduce your spend so that you can get on this online business model faster. You don't have to spend so much time learning as much as I have spent in my life to be able to do so. So I'm here to cut down all the frills and fancies and all the scattered pieces of the this whole online puzzle that you have in your mind and get you on track as soon as possible so you stay focused on this course, right? Sound interesting, and that is what I'm going to be doing across these 5 days. Okay, so now we will look at what it takes to do so, right? What it takes to convert your knowledge into an online business model, what it takes to monetize it, what it takes to market it, right? So I'm just going to do my screen share and we'll get started on this, right? So audio video clear, my screen visible. If audio video is clear, please type in the chat box. Yes, you will get. Okay, let me. I will do the announcements and agreements a little later. So you will get a recording. Okay, I'm going to be uploading this in YouTube, but it will take little time. I'm going to be giving the Zoom link as soon as the session is over. So you will get recording of all the 5 days. Okay, and recording will the Saturday 3 p.m. the access is going to be revoked. Okay, because in from my past learnings, if people if I say recording is there forever, it stays there forever. You know, people feel I own it, I have it, and you don't close the learnings and you start something and not finish it because that comfort feeling is there. I have it, so I can look at it anytime. So I don't want you to gift. I don't want you to gift you comfort. I don't want to gift comfort to you. Sorry, I don't want to gift comfort to you. Why? Because growth is not comfortable. Okay, you need to get out of your comfort zone to be able to understand this complete business model in 5 days and get on track. All right. Yeah. Comfort kills. Yes. Right. So there is a timeline to which the recordings will be available. All the recordings will be made available as soon as possible the moment I have it. But the Zoom takes some time to convert, process the recording. So I expect your patience. Okay. I will try to give the recordings by 10 p.m. every day on Zoom. And some of you are not able to access recording on Zoom. I will upload it in YouTube. It will take another couple of hours. So by before midnight, I will make sure you have the recordings for today. Okay, for that specific day. All right. Sounds good? Okay, so let's begin. So welcome to the knowledge, digitization and monetization business model. All right. So now we'll look at the way I have structured this program is it is very important for us to understand what are your challenges at present. What is it that you are going through at present? Okay, where are you stuck? You don't have the digital know-how. Do you feel technically challenged? Does this whole digital world, digital marketing overwhelm you? You don't know where to start. You don't know how to make videos. Do you think there is a lot of money involved in converting this digital, you know, whatever we want to do, it will require a lot of money from your end. You don't know where to find the right vendors. You don't know the language of the digital world. So this digital world has a language. Okay, how we are speaking in English, this whole digital world also has a language. Okay, and unless you understand the language of the digital world, it is very difficult to communicate with your vendors, with whoever is doing your if you want to outsource it, you don't even know what to talk. How will you assess the people who are going to do work for you, right? So it is very important to learn the language of the digital world, and I'm going to be empowering you with the language of the digital world, okay, across these 5 days. Yeah, it will be until Saturday only. It will be until Saturday, coming Saturday. I do not send recording by emails, okay, because I there are like I have over 700 plus people so far that have worked with me in last 2 months, and it is very difficult. I have automated my processes. Everything will happen in the WhatsApp group only. It is not possible to send the recordings over email, okay. So it is not, the recordings are uploaded on a common platform, and you will have to access the recordings there, okay? So now, can you hold on to your questions? Okay, we will. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to stop screen share. I'm going to share some, because I think there are a lot of things you guys are processing. Let me address that first. Let me have the agreements and announcements in place, and then we will. Then we will, get into the main essence of the program. Okay. So I have few announcements to make. Okay. The delivery format will be every day on Zoom. Okay. Let me share my screen as well, so you guys can also see this. Okay. So our delivery format, let me go this way. Delivery format will be live sessions on Zoom every day at 6 p.m. I'm going to be giving you knowledge bites, wisdom bites. Generally, I extend. So, guys, I mean, I'll try to do everything within 1 hour, but I have so much to share that it spills over. So there is no hard and fast rule for you to stay. You will get the recording. Okay. If you like to learn more, stay more. Dedicate this time to your own growth. If you think that I'm adding value in your life, and if I'm giving you massive learnings, I'm reducing your learning curve by at least 3 years. I'm reducing your learning curve by at least 3 years. And with the knowledge that I'm going to share, and with the insight bite and wisdom that I'm going to share, I'm going to be saving you minimum 10 lakh rupees. Minimum 10 lakh rupees I'm going to be saving you, and 3 years of your self-learning. Okay. So if this is important for you, please show up on time. Show up at 55555. 555 is a very powerful number. It's a number of new beginnings in your life. It is a time for change. It's a time to shift. Okay. 555. So please show up 5 minutes before. Show up on time. Okay. We will also have Q&A, and I will also review your submissions. Okay. I will try to review as much as I can. This batch I've kept Wednesday for reviews. Okay, because we'll see if there is an opportunity or the scope, or it fits in what I'm sharing, and if there is a need to review, I will review across all 5 days. Otherwise, I've dedicated Wednesday for some very important numbers that matters in your growth, the finances, the market potential, the product pricing and stuff like that, and reviews. Okay, I'm going to share what is the agenda. I'm talking too much too early, but just because it, just bear with me, guys. Okay. So timings, daily 6 p.m. on Zoom, and your Zoom link remains the same. I have edited the WhatsApp group description with the Zoom link to join, because at times I see people keep coming and saying that, can you share today's link? Can you share today's link? So please be on top of your messages. Okay, because in WhatsApp, the problem is I cannot pin a message. So I have edited the group description every day. Now I'm going to change that group description, and your day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 recordings detail will be available in the group description. And your daily Zoom link, which remains the same, the link that you have used to join today, will also be there, right? So the group description will have the links. Okay. There is a there is a limit to the description. So I will try to put as much as possible. YouTube links are easier to put. Zoom links are lengthy. So for Zoom links, it will be there in the chat itself. You will have to scroll chat, but I will organize it. Every day I will club the previous day recording link, so everything is at one place. Okay. So I request you to create a new book for this particular course, new journal, because these are really powerful. Not only how to create and sell online courses, I'm setting the foundation of how to start and run your business. I'm giving you a lot of entrepreneurial insights on how you can convert your knowledge into not just like a part-time or like a freelancer or like a you know someone who is just trying to earn some money. You can convert it into a proper business. How many of you here want to create a serious business? Type in the chat box serious business. How many of you are here to convert your knowledge into serious business? You mean serious business. Okay. Type in the chat box full serious business. I want you to type serious, no shortcuts here. Serious business. Nashina wants to create serious business. Anil wants to create serious. Somali wants to create. Uh, Dr. Shri Kumar wants to create serious business. Preeti Zaveri wants to create serious business. Devendra wants to create. Trilok wants to create. Awesome, guys. Superb. Redmi Blue wants to create serious business. Gigi Nair wants to create serious business. Sunita also wants to create serious business. Awesome, guys. Okay. Because if you are trying to do something part time, well, it's like, can you sail on two boats? Can you sail in on two boats, one leg on one boat and the other leg on other boat, and you want to sail through? Serious. Sanchita means serious business. You cannot sail on two boats. So, right? So, if otherwise your set expectations right. Set expectations right. A lot of people want serious business, but not willing to invest their time, money, resources into serious business, right? Serious business. A lot of people just want to be an employee elsewhere and do this as a side income, but want to earn a lot more. Okay. So that does not happen. See, because where your time goes, there your energy flows, there your profits come from, there your future comes from. Where your time goes, there your future flows. So if 8 hours you are giving to an organization and 3 hours you are giving to your business, which you mean serious business, okay, where your time goes, there your future flows. So look, if you are giving only 2 hours, your expectation, the outcome should be for the 2 hours you are giving every day. Then you have to wait for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year until you establish your finances. But set your expectations right. You can't do both, right? So please create new journal. The recordings will be uploaded on YouTube. I will try to do that before 11 p.m. every day. Recordings will be revoked on Saturday by 6 p.m. Now, who shouldn't be here? Who shouldn't be here in this platform? Guys, if you have come here to learn, you are more than welcome, right? Chandra also means serious business. Great. So people who have come here only to extract the, what do you say, the WhatsApp group list, get the contact details of other people in the program, try to reach them out for promoting your own products and services and trying to spam others. Please, this forum is not for you. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Those who have come for time pass, well, I think, thank you so much. It is not for you. Those who are not serious to convert your knowledge, those who are only coming to just gather knowledge and are planning to do nothing about it, don't waste your time. Okay, there's no need to waste your time. Thank you. You can always look at the YouTube videos and simply go through it. Okay. So more importantly, please do not. You see, this is a sacred place where we have come to learn. So it is very important that you focus. If you have come to learn, awesome. But if you have come to extract the contact details and reach out to people for your self promotion, please don't do that. You're simply spoiling your own reputation. Even if you have number one product or services, if you spam like this, people don't buy. Do you buy like that? If somebody is simply sending a message to you, will you buy? No. So how do you expect others to buy like that from you or even get in touch with you, right? So there is no point in doing all of that. Okay. So respect the space. So that is one thing, and that's about it. All right. Okay, so I have a particular code of honor that I follow, and if it resonates with you, great, right? So, you know, integrity is a very powerful value that I hold. Integrity of thoughts, feelings, and action. Being in congruence of what you say, what you speak, and what you do, right? So, because as a knowledge giver, you're holding so much responsibility in your hands that you cannot preach what you are not practicing yourself. Right? So very important to have integrity, professional ethics, compassion for others. A growth, my life reflects growth. So growth is a very important value for me, and your growth matters to me. So I have built this program considering all these aspects in mind. Okay. And it is the law of the online world. The law of the online world is giver's gain. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Shri Kumar. Right. So the law of the online world is giver's gain. You have to give something first before you expect to receive either the name, email, ID, money, or business from your target audience. Givers gain. You have to give first, give massive value. So you have to shift more into a giving mindset than a getting mindset. Right? And having a sense of gratitude, right? Whatever you are today, having that gratitude feeling for everything that you have achieved so far, received so far in your life, right? And being a continuous learner. So these are some of the values that I strongly stand by, and I hope I have attracted people who can relate to these values. Can you relate to these values? Can you relate to these values? Thank you so much, Somali, Devendra, Srinivas, Preeti, Gigi. Thank you so much, guys. Because you know what? Your vibes attract your tribe. Your values, what is your values are your vibrations. You're vibrating at these values. So when you are vibrating at these values, you will also attract whatever. These are my values, okay? But when you can define your own values, because when you define your values, you are vibrating at those values, you will attract audience who also resonate on that value. Make sense? Very important, right? So other than that, I have some agreements to make. Okay, how many of you will finish what you have started? How many of you will finish what you have started? Type in the chat box me. I is also fine. I like I because all of you are my I-preneurs. I stands for I as in I, insightful internet entrepreneurs. Okay, I as in insightful internet entrepreneurs. Okay, so great. Pratibha, Anil, Sunita, Rashmi, Prachi, Sobi, Pramod, Subrata Barman, Dr. Rao, DRK Rao, Umang. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Right. So you will finish what you have started. I'm so glad you are participating. Thank you so much. You will participate in your totality. What does that mean? That you're responding in the chat box. Super. You're doing your assignments on time. Awesome. And sometimes honoring my optional asks. Okay. That is optional. That's not obligatory. It's optional. Okay. So now I have one more request. See, this forum has been created. All of you have come here to learn from whom? At this stage, the first stage, because some of you, how many of you have heard me before here? How many of you have heard me before? How many are completely new here? First timers. If you're first timers, type in the chat box FT. And those who have heard me before, you can type HB, heard before. So, okay, Sunita is first timer, Devendra first timer, Usha is first timer, Preeti is HB, heard before, great. Redmi, okay, first timer. All right, so we have many first timers here. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for once again, trusting your time, your money, your something that you have come here to learn from me, and I will make sure that I'll give you much, much, much more than what you have come here to learn from me. Okay. So now, see, so at this stage, which is the first stage, you have come to learn from me, right? So when I have a request that when people are sharing their assignments in the group, they are expecting responses or reviews, anything from me, right? And if the fellow members start asking them questions on their submission or starts giving them advice on their submission, would you like it? If someone is doing that to you, would you like it? If you have submitted an assignment and one of the fellow members who have also come to learn here starts giving you advice on what course you should create, what you should not create, and why have you written this and why have you written that, would you like it? Would you like it? Would anyone here like that? No. Muthu Saravanan, you will like that? If some fellow participant is commenting on your, no, right? Never. Trilok Sharma is saying, okay. Muthu Srinivasan, you will like it. Well, I wouldn't like it. Okay. So this is my forum and I would expect that I am going to help participants address their questions and doubts. And I wouldn't want anyone to start responding to them or questioning them on their advices. So if you can align, that will be great. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Right. So these are a few things. And now let me also assess the expertise level of the people here. For how many of you, see, who is a novice here? Someone who has never heard about this business model. You know, this is completely new for you, and this is one of the first time you are coming to a program like this, right? And you have no clue what this is all about. Those who are novice, how many novices we have? Dr. D.R.K. Rao is a novice here. Srinivas is a beginner here. All right. Nausheen Parker is a novice. Ratna is novice. Bharti is okay. Not new. I have designed a course, but need to. That's fine. So I'm going to now. Next stage is pro. Pro is someone, you know, you have some knowledge, but your knowledge is scattered. You're not able to connect all the pieces together. You have various pieces of this puzzle. You've learned from some place, you have learned from many places, and you are not finding that connecting piece, though you understand everything in bits and bits here and there, but you're not able to see how to connect all of them together and how to make it working for you. You have videos, but you're not getting views. You are writing Facebook posts or videos, making posts, but nobody's commenting on that. You have created Facebook campaign, but you're not getting enough signups, right? So, or you have created the course, but you know, people, you don't have repeat sales. People are just buying one time; they are not going through the through your course. So there are some of the challenges that you are going through. Though you have some learnings, applied some learnings, results are mixed. If you are that, then you are a pro. Okay. So Dr. Narjit Kaur is a pro, Devendra is a pro, Somali is a pro. Okay, never done Sanchita. All right, great. Right. So identify where you belong, because my program is going to cater to all of you. Okay, it's going to cater to all of. If you are a novice, express gratitude. Okay, because you've just landed up at the right place where you will get all the necessary guidance in a sequential, structured manner. So next time you go somewhere, you would know whether you're being taken for a ride, or you are, the other, wherever you've signed up for learning is actually giving you real valuable insights and guidance. Okay. And those who are pro, I will be helping you connect all the pieces together across these 5 days. And some star is someone, who has been in this industry, trainer, or, for many years, 20 plus years, 15 years, 10 plus years. Okay. But you lack the digital know-how. You don't have the necessary systems that can help you automate your setup, that can shift you offline on a fast forward mode, because you already have been teaching, you have a database of your people who have learned from you, and it's all about just shifting from offline to online ways, leveraging this new age model. Any star here? Okay, Bharti Bulani is a star here. All right, great. So it's very important to first identify where we fall, right? So great, guys. My content is going to cater to all your needs. All right. So that's about it. So let's get started, right? Okay. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Anyone? Okay, Pratibha is a star, Sobi Pramod is a star, Trilok Sharma is a star, Bharti Bulani a star. Awesome, guys. Okay, great. Now, do I have anyone? Okay, anyone has any questions now on the program format, recording, stuff like that? Have we set the what the context for the program, how it will be run? Anyone still processing any doubts regarding the logistics of the program? So, can I go ahead and okay? So, shall I go ahead and start our session? All right. Yeah, this one. Right, guys. So, all right. So, let's look at your challenges, right? So, we were here. I want you to identify what are your challenges at present. The digital lack of digital know-how, not understanding how all this digital world works, not don't know how to record videos, don't know how to publish it on a platform. What are the digital systems and tools to use? So, for this, I'm going to be sharing. One moment. I'm going to be sharing a template with you, and if you would like to okay, let's do this. I will do this later. Okay, so we will identify your challenges first. Okay, and then we will look at how to address how to shift gears. Okay, completely we have to have a change of game plan, and then I will be sharing with you the success blueprint in the internet age. Okay, and then there are three stages of the knowledge business. The first stage is, this is the essence of my last whatever, I mean, for especially in trying to build a personal brand. This is how you should be going, because this way you will be able to save a lot of money and you are in control of your own business. So a lot of people, a lot of I have seen that various programs will teach you all about marketing, digital system tools, website, all that, and you end up investing so much in that, that when it comes to investing in your own what do you say, tools, or whatever, you don't have money left to do that. So what I believe is that the first stage is digitalization, which is in your control. Okay. Monetization is first you digitize and then have a handful of people, 5, 10, 15, 20 kind of people. Do monetization with them first. Okay. In your close network. And once you, because when you work with a smaller group of people, you understand the needs, you make it relevant. Relevant, somebody had written, right? So you make it more fine tuned, and then when you have a good product which is scalable, okay, then you invest in marketing, because marketing is a continuous activity. In the online business, marketing will be a continuous activity. You don't stop. It is like, it is like a plane which has taken off. Okay, and when it has taken off, you have to maintain it at that pace, right? If you come down again taking off is very difficult. So this is my learning, because I have switched on, switched off, switched on, switched off my campaigns multiple times in 3 years, and then your flight never takes off. So marketing is going to be an activity that you will have to keep investing in. 1 second. So marketing is an activity that you will have to keep investing in. And then conversions. You market your offerings, get people into your online world, and then focus on converting them. That is what will remain, provided you have digitalized your offerings. But if you have not done that, and you continue to do little bit of marketing, getting people, struggling with the leads, and not having something recorded or digitalized, then it is a forever kind of a journey for you. Okay, this is not, the plane will never take off. Okay, so when you are able to achieve all these three stages in a systematic, structured, sequential, step by step, strategic manner, the final outcome that you would get by being on this journey, by trying to build a serious business, will be a whatever, wherever, whenever lifestyle without worrying about affordability, because this is one of the most profitable business models. Okay, I have created 7 diverse businesses in since 2006. Okay, in my IT company way back in 2005, I have invested close to 11 lakhs. 2005. In my jewelry business, I invested 2 crores. In my apparel franchisee, I invested 75 lakhs. In my ice cream master franchisee, I invested 20 lakhs, right? And in the knowledge business, I have invested in my learnings. But right now, in last 3 months, when there are many things I have done, okay, but this create and sell online courses, I have invested X and I have got 3X right now, okay? So this is the way, this is, and every word that I speak, I mean it. I'm not simply using some marketing or gimmick or some sales statements. Because every word that I speak matters to me. Okay, so the integrity, right? Because I receive so much from existence that I cannot compromise on that. Okay, so whatever I'm saying is not like, earn passive income or earn residual income without doing nothing. It does not work. Anything precious in your life will not come easy. And if this is precious in your life, it will not come easy, right? So now see, let's look at some of the evolution of business model. Today I'm going to be talking sharing with you the why you should be doing this, right? Yes, right. So let's look at some of the evolution of the different types of businesses and business models, right? Earlier we used to have brick and mortar businesses, right? Brick and mortar shops and businesses. So for example, Nokia, it is a brick and mortar. Out of the 1,000, they had 100 plus offices worldwide, right? Thousands of employees, and other retail, Walmart and all those places, right? They are all brick and mortar store. Even for in India, Big Bazaar, Shoppers Stop, everything was a what do you say, brick and mortar store. Earlier, even before technology bloom happened, or what technology disrupted completely, right? So Nokia with 100 plus offices got sold at $7.5 billion, thousands of employees. Okay, then there was an era of technology oriented businesses, which is technology oriented businesses are like a software industry, IT industry. Amazon is also a technology oriented businesses, right? So the brick and mortar store, Whirlpool, took 86 years to make their first billion, versus a technology oriented business like YouTube made their first billion in less than a year. Look at the way the world is transitioning. Okay, so now we have some aggregator kind of businesses which started blossoming in the last few years, right? Ola, Uber, Airbnb, Swiggy, right? These are aggregator businesses, they connect, right? So basically now there is also an era of platform businesses. What are platform businesses? See, Facebook is a platform business. WhatsApp is a communication platform. So Facebook is a social platform, right? Twitter, YouTube, Amazon Kindle, they are media and content platforms, right? So just like Google is a search platform, right? Like this, right now, which platform is booming or has a potential to grow in the coming years? Which platform do you think has the potential to grow and grow in the coming years? Think about it. In the meantime, WhatsApp with just one single office and 55 employees got sold at $19 billion, right? So entire world has shrunk into your laptop or mobile phone, right? Coaching, Facebook and WhatsApp, no platform model. Udemy, have you heard about Udemy? Coursera, Skillshare, Unacademy, Ungrad, Upgrad, all those platform, Beju's learning platform. So what is changing right now drastically is for education business, teaching platforms and learning platforms. I like the word Somali, you use the word teaching. I like it because everybody is talking about learning. Okay, learning. But then who is teaching? Digital learning, but then we have to have digital teachers also, right? Teaching. Right. LMS is a platform, yes. Right. Udemy is like a LMS because it is connecting multiple courses, multiple teachers to consumers in need, right? So, see, prior to COVID, also the way things were happening in the world was already shifting to new way of doing things. The way you are shopping on Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, the way you are communicating on WhatsApp, Telegram, Messenger, the way you are making payments on Paytm, GPay, PhonePay, right now, the way you are watching movies on Netflix, right? Broadcasting channels on YouTube, you're watching stuff, right? So that was already happening. COVID simply forced, fast forwarded many things, and it transformed the landscape of education, learning, and marketing. Look at Facebook, YouTube, everyone is revising their platforms and making it more like a marketing platform. Okay, and it is time for us knowledge givers to leverage this, because it is the era of knowledge business, and that is why I call it the golden age business model, because your knowledge is gold. Do you consider your knowledge is gold? If you think your knowledge is gold, type in the chat box gold, right? And why I call it the golden age, Pratibha is saying gold, Srinivas is saying gold, Dr. Sri Kumar is saying gold, Redmi Blue is saying gold, Gigi Nair is saying gold, right? So why I say and why? Okay, so let me bring this up now. Your knowledge, all in here, is gold. Gold is what? Malleable. Gold is malleable. Your knowledge on all in here is not malleable, but it needs to be. How is gold converted into a product? Gold, 92% gold, 8% alloys. Only then gold can be converted into beautiful products that is adorned by you, flaunted by you, becomes an asset for you, right? So gold alloy, 92% gold and 8% alloy. Earlier there was a metal called cadmium, Cadium, cadmium. So KDM jewelry, they used to promote that, but that people complained about some stuff and allergies and stuff like this. But that was a metal, 8% 8% KDM or alloys and 92% gold. So your knowledge is gold, and if you use my KDM system, okay, you can convert beautiful digital assets, products that are monetizable and will also help you build your legacy. Okay, so it is very important that you orient yourself to this new age way of doing business, because we are ending up and entering the, what do you say, golden age of our planet, where teachers will be new leaders. It is like the Gurukul model, but everyone needs a teacher in their life who can shift their direction of intelligence, improve the quality of thoughts, give them right perspectives to live life, explain the subjects in a manner that they can create more awesomeness and innovation in this world by getting their foundation of physics, chemistry, math, language, whatever subject you teach, right? So it is very important that knowledge givers, apna time aa gaya, apna time aa gaya. This is the era of us. There was a boom of real estate, there was a boom of IT industries, there was boom of different kinds of businesses, retailing. Now it is boom for the education businesses. That is why it is not a problem. We started with that. It's a huge opportunity provided you act on it. Okay, so we are learning on Udemy. Udemy statistics are 50 million users, 190 countries, 1.5 lakh courses only for 50 million users. Revenue 550 million per year, 58 million per year. So only 1.5 courses, 50 million users, and this would have grown. Now this is 6 months back. I had taken these statistics, right? So now, do you see an opportunity in being an e-teacher? So only 1.5 courses, 50 million users. Now that is a platform where you can host, or you can host it on your own platform. And I will tell you the different ways where you can publish your products. Okay. So why e-learning? It's estimated to be the fastest growing industry by 2025, $400 billion industry. How much share would you like to have in this industry? Provided you have valuable knowledge to share with the world. How much share would you want in this billion-dollar industry? Exponential growth. Yes. Are you willing to invest? Are you willing to invest in yourself and in your own growth to be able to get some share of this fastest growing industry? Right? So investment does not necessarily mean money. It needs your time. It needs your resources. It needs you to be aligned in the right direction. Right? Money is a very small aspect of it. So now let us look at how this technology adoption impacts us. Right? So see, there are very few people who are innovators of a technology. Right? For example, when Android started way back in 2006-7, there are very few people on Android. They were just innovating this technology. Right? And then by 2012-13, we had some early adopters of this technology. And then during 15-16 timeframe, we had a lot of people, early majority on this technology. Now, because last few years, more people on this technology, late majority, and because of COVID, everyone is forced to be on Android phones. I mean, iOS also, but I'm just taking Android example. So see, 2006 it started, and now 2020, right? So 21, sorry, right? So there is a technology does not suddenly become, usable by everyone. But the point here is sooner or later you will have to adapt or adopt to something that is growing. Now this knowledge business, okay, this knowledge business has been there from long time. Okay, but there were few innovators in like 2011-12 who used this online ways to convert their knowledge into business model. And then around 2014, 15, 16, we had some early adopters, 17, 18. Okay. And now we are at the early majority, right? So sooner or later, you will have to be doing this. So now my question to you is, do you want to be late majority or laggards? Where do you see yourself in this curve? We are not innovators. We missed early adopters. We are still in early majority. Sooner or later, do you agree that sooner or later you will have to do this? Create your knowledge into digital products? Because the way the world is learning is changing, the way the world is teaching is changing. Bigger universities like Harvard, Oxford have all come down. A Harvard professor, if he converts his knowledge into a course, can my daughter sitting right in the comfort of my home go through the course? Yes, earlier it was not at all, it was a very crazy idea. But because of COVID, last 1 year, the way education is happening, parents are open for their children to learn. The distance learning and all was, not very distant in our understanding that no, I want live learnings, no distance learning for my child, right? But right now, everyone has become so open to this way of learning. Look at yourself. In the past few months, how many such programs you would have joined online, right? So where do you see yourself in this curve? I don't want to see any of you. Okay, if you 3 years down the line, if you tell that, oh, I didn't even know that such thing like this existed, and I am coming to know only now, so I can't do anything about it. Okay, they can plead ignorance. But if you have come here and you know what needs to be done, and you are not doing anything about it, I don't want you to be in regret and guilt later. I knew something about this and I didn't do anything about it. Right? So it's very important that sooner or later you will have to do this. The earlier you do, you will have an edge. Yeah, I'm sure that it's recording. Yes, I will share. I'll share recording of all sessions. Right? So sooner or later you will have to create your digital assets. Why not do it now? Kal kare so aaj kare so ab, pal mein pralay hoga, bahuriya karoge kab. Right? So there are other benefits of creating your online courses. It accommodates. See, how many of you are saying I cannot attend live session? I have some other commitment. Will you give me the recording? Now, some of them you will go through my recording multiple times. But if it was a live program, an offline program, I had invited all of you in a hotel, and I would have conducted this program. Whatever you could grasp, you could grasp. Else it is gone, right? So it accommodates different styles of learning, allows your clients to proceed at the pace that's right for them. And it also allows access to expertise that might be out of reach financially. You can make it, we can make it affordable. We can make it pocket friendly. Because what is the cost to record? See, in my jewelry shop, I cannot keep one earring and give it to 100 customers. I need 100 earrings for 100 customers. But if I've created one product, whether one is buying or 100 are buying or 1,000 are buying, 10,000 are buying, the scale, look at the scalability. And then I can reduce the price because my costs have come down. I don't have to pay to the hotel or whatever, right? Your costs have come down right in the comfort of your home or on the way you are listening to this program. So it's very important that you don't miss this huge wave of opportunity riding. You have to ride this wave. Okay, there is a huge opportunity waiting for you. Do any of you know surfing here? Any one of you know surfing? Anyone know how to surf here? Yes, Srinivas, thank you so much. I totally agree you're saying. Anyone here knows how to surf? I don't know. I don't know how to surf. But recently, my husband and my daughter was learning surfing, and I realized that surfing is like, you can only surf at the right time. 1 second before and 1 second after you fall. Because unless that right wave has come on which you can surf. Okay, 1 second before or 1 second after you will fall. So it is very important to ride this wave of huge opportunity for knowledge givers, right? So for this, you will need to understand the language of the digital world. You need to understand how these systems work, how they connect together. And I'm going to be sharing with you all of these, the why, what, and how of knowledge business across these 5 days. So it is very important to first identify what is it that you are struggling with right now. For this, I am going to be sharing one link with you. You may just want to go and fill that and see what are your challenges, and if anyone has any other challenge which is not listed there, you can let me know. So I'm sharing a link with you, and I want you to identify what your real challenges are. What is it that you are struggling with right now? I'll give you 2 minutes to fill that up. What is it that you're struggling? Why I take it at one place? Because so many people writing in the chat, it just scrolls through. So if it is in this format, I can just glance through and see if I have missed addressing any of your challenges. Right? So now what you need to do while you are filling this, it's time to shift gears. Right? It's time to shift gears. So what is it? See, whenever something new comes up, see, when earlier we never used to have IT as a stream in engineering, right? You had only electronics, electrical, mechanical, civil. But as the world was growing, new streams got added: information technology, biotechnology, nanotechnology, robotics, artificial intelligence. All right. So there are a lot of, when the world is evolving, there are new subjects that gets added, and there is a learning curve. You have to invest in your learnings, right? So now when the world has shifted into a different gear, isn't it time for you also to upskill yourself with what is needed to function in this new world? So there are certain skills that you will need. You need to know the language of the digital world. Okay, and how to use this language to your benefit. You need some tools, digital systems and tools. So I ask you to drill a hole in a wall with nail and hammer. Okay, there is no hammer. How will you drill? How will you put a nail on a wall? You will find some stone. Are we living in the stone age? No, right? Will you find a stone to drill a hole to put the nail in the wall, or you will look for a hammer? What is better than hammer? A drilling machine? What is the drilling machine doing? Simplifying your work and making it clean, crisp and clean way of doing things, right? So it is so important that you leverage the digital systems and tools because they exist to simplify your life. They are existing to automate your work so you can do much more. So it's very important to learn these digital systems and tools. We will look at what are the digital systems and tools that you must know, must have to take your knowledge business online. You need to learn the this art of salesmanship. It is not simply having a product and selling it. Your knowledge product, which is a e-product, okay, there is a different approach to selling that product. There is a conversion funnel that I will talk about, and the language with what you use to sell your product, the communication that you are doing, givers gain, valuable communication, relevant content. So we will look at this also, what it takes to be a digital sales, have the digital salesmanship skills. So in content writing, basically it's copywriting, not to become a author or something, okay? Representing your own business, what value you bring in the marketplace. For this, I have my GPS system. Whatever I spoke just now, for all of that, I have a solution. I have created a GPS system. I call it the GPS anchor for your business, which we will be looking at tomorrow, okay? So now, let me see what are the challenges you guys have listed. So what are your challenges right now? Let me go and see what challenges you have listed. You can write one challenge in the chat box if you feel like now. So I have captured your challenges. So if you want to write what your challenges are in the chat box, just pick up one challenge. Okay, that's an internal. Thank you, Muttu, for filling that. Yeah. So marketing is okay, great. Marketing is a challenge for Dr. Harjeet. Harjeet, content and structure is a challenge. We'll be covering this. Great. What are your challenges? Ratna Dubey is saying course content. Okay. How to structure the content. Okay. Lack of marketing knowledge. Don't worry, I'm going to be teaching you the foundation, which is marketing. What we are, the GPS system is the entire foundation of your business. You will use it throughout, and that is why, see, digitization is not about simply picking up a course, converting your slide deck into a video, publishing it on a platform and start selling it. If anybody wants to do that, this place is not for you. That is why serious business means you have to connect all the pieces together in a structured and systematic manner, in a strategic manner. Okay, so it is very important to get your foundations right, and for that, which course to create itself is the foundation. And from when we are building that foundation using GPS system, you will be getting the content and communication for your website. You will be also getting the content for building your influence in the online world, and also creating your high converting content course structure. Okay. Now it is, once we don't know, see, the problem is you know why you have too much information, overwhelm. Yes, right? So camera shy, yeah, how to build content. So there are hacks for this, Noshin. Okay, camera shy, it just requires a practice. See, when you are having a conversation with your friend, are you shy? No, because you have that comfort feeling, right, with your friend. Why not make camera your friend and assume you're talking to a friend? If you are giving a speech, then you can be nervous. But if you're having a conversation, am I giving a speech or am I having a conversation with you guys? Am I giving a speech from here? One unidirectional speech, or do you feel that we are having a conversation? Conversation. So that is why if you have experiential insights, you are confident of what you are sharing because it is going to bring value in the life of your audience. Then what is there to be nervous about, right? I'm not thinking of you as strangers. I'm not thinking how you're judging me. I'm not thinking that what you will think about me. I'm simply expressing myself the way I am. So what is the need to be camera shy? Conversation. Thank you so much. Thank you, Muthu Kumar. Thank you, Anil. Right? Thank you, Devendra. Thank you, Abdul Rashid. Thank you very much. Right? So, yeah. So I have to cover 8 pieces of the digital puzzle. So now the thing is that why are you facing these challenges? Whatever challenges you have written right now, I will look at your challenges later and I will respond in the WhatsApp group or in the recap tomorrow. I will address if I have not addressed. But because this is my 10th batch, I see a pattern among all the challenges. It's lack of time, lack of money, lack of resources, lack of confidence, the internal challenges. Okay, so there are external challenges and there are internal challenges. So I call it the real challenges and the self created challenges. Okay, so real challenges are not knowing digital know-how, right? Not knowing what systems to use. That's a real genuine challenge, right? Procrastination, it's a self-created challenge. Okay. Camera shy, it's a self-created challenge. Lack of time, it's a self-created challenge. Lack of money, it's a self-created challenge. Because money, you need more than money, you need strategies. You just need good enough money. We will cover all of these. But right now, I want you to identify what is your number one internal challenge and what is your number one external challenge. Marketing know how, don't know how to market, don't know how to ask money. This is a challenge for many people. Now, is it self created or is it a genuine challenge? It is debatable. Okay. So I just want you to identify your internal challenges, which has to do with you. Procrastination, lack of time, lack of support system. Okay. So many responsibilities to take care, right? Or genuine, don't know how to record videos, don't know how to use digital systems and tools, don't know what are these tools. I feel tech challenge. I don't know how to make website. I don't know how to find the right vendor. Real genuine challenges. So your assignment is, I have a few assignments for you today. Okay. So you will have to list down your number one internal challenge and number one external challenge, which is number one genuine, and then mark it whether it is self-created or genuine. That's an assignment for you today. Okay. So now okay, do you think problems in your life stay at the same level or problems are varying nature? Sometimes the problems are huge, humongous, and sometimes they're small problems to tackle. How many of you think that problems have varying nature? Put in the chat box VN, varying nature. If you believe problems have varying nature, sometimes they are big problems, sometimes they are small problems, uh, varying nature, varying nature. Okay, sometimes the problems are too big problems, sometimes the problems are too small problems, right? So now let us look at why do we feel that problems are of varying nature. Am I sharing my screen or okay. I think I stopped sharing my screen. Okay. So now, whatever problem in your life right now, okay, I'm going to put it on a level 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. Whatever problem, internal, external. Okay. Now, if your skills level, be it mental skill, emotional skill, physical skill, spirit, energy wise skill, okay, or real outer worldly skills, okay, which is life skill, job skill, career skill, business growth skill, okay, if your current skills are less than the problem level, it is a huge problem. But if your skills are above your current challenge, so it becomes a small problem. So when I started my speaking journey in 2017, when I had absolutely no clue of how this digital world works, it was a humongous problem for me. And I was trying to resolve it for myself, not realizing that I was being made ready for something bigger. And if you have done multiple things in your life so far, okay, everything counts, nothing goes waste, because you cannot comprehend with your finite intelligence that that infinite intelligence was trying to get you ready for something bigger than you. How many of you can relate to this? How many of you can relate to this? Right? We can only connect the dots in the past. So when at that time, it was such a humongous problem for me, because it was like I didn't know anything how to make this digital world work for me. And I ended up learning, signing up for programs, applying them. Over 20 lakhs I have invested to investing in learning, plus applying those learnings, doing a lot of stuff. Okay, whole gamut of things. Okay, so now today I'm teaching people how to make the most of your online presence and make the most of your resources, reduce your cost, make the most of your how to because it is an essence of what I have learned, right? So see, when you are in fifth grade is tough. When you are in 10th grade is tough. When you go to 12th grade, fifth grade to easy peasy, 10th grade also becomes easy. And when you complete graduation, you feel what did you do? You could have easily scored full in 10th grade, right? Because your maturity level, your understanding level, your intelligence have gone up, your skills got upgraded, right? Make sense? Thank you, Srinivas. I'm glad you all of you are here. I'm super excited to be your host and mentor this week. Okay. So, what are the key external skills that you need right now? Language of the digital world, copywriting skills, what digital assets to build, new age salesmanship, which is influence and conversions. We will be covering all of this across 5 days. Okay, today I'm going to be teaching you the 8 pieces of the digital puzzle. I think my session is going to extend. Okay, session is going to extend. We will complete that. Okay, because tomorrow I will teach on which course GPS system. Okay, so and some new digital systems and must-have tools. These are the external skills you need right now, right? So I want you to rate on a scale of 1 to 10. Where are you at present? Where are you at present on this external skills? It is very important to be in acceptance of where you are, because then you know where to go. What is the gap? What needs to be? Acceptance is the first stage to awareness. Accept awareness, acknowledgement. Acceptance is the stage to transform. 4, 1, 2, 4. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's for you, right? Because now you know what is required, what needs to be done, right? Vishwajit is saying 9, awesome, great. Then we have to see where are you stuck at present, Vishwanath Sao. Then I would like to know that where are you stuck, what's blocking your growth, and what is it that you expect to learn from me here, right? So list down the skills you need to acquire now, right? Make a list, you can list that later. Okay, and then what are the internal skills you need? You should be an action taker. That's the number one skill we need. Somali saying 7, great, great, good to know that, right? You need to be an action taker. You should be able to identify and overcome your fears, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of success, okay, fear of being judged, fear of being criticized. And you have to be extremely resourceful, what you do with what you have. And a never give up attitude, because this journey is not going to be easy. It requires your dedicated, disciplined, daily, consistent effort in right direction. And that will happen only when you are hungry for your growth. How many of you are hungry for your growth? How many of you are hungry for your growth? Great. Thank you so much. Thank you for being in the right room, ladies and gentlemen. Srinivas is hungry for growth. Sunita is hungry for growth. Harish is hungry for growth. Harjeet is hungry for growth. Redmi is hungry for growth. Gigi is also hungry for growth. Antara is hungry for growth. Rashmi is hungry for growth. Dr. Shri Kumar is hungry for growth. Super awesome, guys. And you should be ready to invest in yourself. All kind, time investment, resources investment, money investment, everything, right? Too hungry. Okay, DRK Rao is too hungry. Vishwanath Saw is also hungry for growth. Awesome, guys. Great. So I want you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Where are you on your internal skills, which is needed to for you to be in the knowledge business? This is for you. You can note down in your, if you write in the chat box, great. Otherwise, you can note it down in your journal. And also make a list of the internal skills you need now that needs to be worked upon. Okay. So I hope you do realize that it is very urgent to get as skilled as possible as soon as possible, ASAP. Because if you don't do this, you are going to be outdated. Not even 3 to 5 years. Another watch 2022 by December 2023. So it may take advantage. It gives you an edge in the marketplace. Okay. Because by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. So it's time to convert your passion into full-time profession and earn profits. It's time to convert your expertise into online courses. It's time for the new age business model, which is ipreneurship. I as in insightful internet entrepreneur. Okay. So we will be looking at the what, why, and how of e-teaching. Okay. So this is the agenda for 5 days. Today we looked at the why, what, how, and the KDM framework, the brief overview, and we identified your genuine challenges. Tomorrow we will be looking at digitalization, what e-products you can create, how to identify your unique serving proposition, not selling proposition, it is serving proposition, and the GPS anchor, rock solid GPS anchor of your business. We will on day 3 we'll be looking at building your influence and creating high converting e-product. I will also be looking at market potential, product pricing that day, reviews. And day 4 this is a little change in structure this time. I'm going to be finishing the marketing systems and everything, integration of all, how the pieces connect on day 4. And day 5 I'm going to be sharing with you some strategies, powerful strategies, low cost monetization strategies, and I'll also make you an offer on how you can work with me, okay, going forward. So this is a very important piece of today's knowledge bites, insight bites, the success blueprint in the internet age. Okay, so far I was why you need to do this, why you need to do this is very important to understand, right? So first of all, there are 8 pieces to the digital puzzle. Okay, so what are these 8 pieces? Website, which is your web presence. Now we are not going to be calling it website anymore. We will call it online office. Thank you so much, Prem Bhatia. Thank you so much. So we are going to be replace the word website in your dictionary with online office, because you're not going to create an empty site on the internet, informative, unidirectional, which is not doing anything for you, simply vegetating. If you don't have a website, okay. If you have a website but it does not have the right content, it is simply a dead site. Because what the home page is the most visited page on the planet Earth, your home page. And what are you talking on the home page is very important. What are you communicating on the home page is very important. Yes, right, Dr. Narjeet. So the content in the form of blogs, videos, content on your website, the visuals, the podcast, whatever you're making, how are you, it's not about the content that you're sharing, it's about how you are sharing that content. That is why some people get more views, some people don't get any views. And you feel I have better content and they have more viewership, subscribers. How many of you can relate to that when you are in a panel, when you attend some conference, or when you are, listening to some videos, you feel, oh, I have better content, but look at that guy has 1 million views and I have nothing. right? So it's not about the content, it is about the content, but the way you're presenting your content. Okay? Communication, on the website, the email that you write, the post that you are doing, how are you communicating? There has to be a structure to it. It is just not right, okay, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 ways on how you can reduce your weight. One, diet. Two, nutrition. Third, water. Drink enough water 5 times a day or whatever. It's not that. Okay. So social media, right? Which platform you should be on? There are so many platforms, whether you should be on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn. Where should you be? You should be where your customers are, not where you like to be. Then it is all about automation era. I showed you that automation, right? Simplifying your, if I have 700 people in my list, can I send individual messages? One more announcement, please. Kindly keep all your communication in the WhatsApp group. If you write to me 1:1, I'm not able to respond. I cannot respond. All communication will happen in the group. No 1:1 messages, please. It is very, I'm sure you understand, it is very difficult to acknowledge and respond, right? All your assignment, all your questions, please keep your questions relevant to what we are discussing, right? Yeah, no problem. Please carry on, right? Now, so automation is having necessary business processes in place, your marketing automation, your sales automation, your list capture, or capturing your lead automation. So you need some tools to do that. Then you have to have, this is the era of funnels. It is like, you funnel is like, you will have 1000 people who visit your website, only 10% of that will give their contact details to you, only 10% of that will come into your program. The funnel system. So but you have to create that kind of a funnel where you are taking people through your offerings. Okay, the lead generation funnel is there. Sorry. And then we have campaigns, paid or organic, Facebook campaigns, Google ad. Organic, where you do a video with a certain strategy. There is a strategy behind that because you're trying to position yourself as an expert. So that is organic generation of leads, not simply posting ad hoc any topic once in a while. It does not work like that. Okay? And analytics is like optimizing your time, energy, resources, money. If it is a paid campaign, what is that you need to measure and what is working for you? If YouTube videos are working for you, stop doing Facebook campaign. If LinkedIn articles are working for you, you're getting more interest from there, focus on that. Stop writing blog there in your page, whatever, right? So the analytics, what to capture, what to measure, there are tools for that. Okay. Now the question is, it is important that which these are the 8 pieces of the digital puzzle, and it is very important that the right piece fits at the right place to make this puzzle complete and working for you. So I'm going to be covering the first one here with you, because this content and communication I do a deep dive there in these 5 days, because when that is set right, you can do next set of things. Then doing automation, creating marketing funnels, doing paid campaigns, investing money in your marketing and system makes sense. Otherwise, even if you spend money, you will not get the necessary quality leads. You will not get the right, what you are expecting you will not be able to achieve that because the foundation was wrong. Yeah, I'm going to change that setting. Thank you for reminding. I'm going to change that setting. Let me change the setting. It will just take a moment. Generally, I change before the session. Today, I kind of forgot. Thank you for reminding that. I'm right away going to do that. Okay, done. Okay, thank you. So second piece we cover only in my 30-day challenge. Okay, in my next program, next offering. Okay. So we cover because they are advanced things. First, get the foundation right, then we'll talk about advanced stuff. Okay. So now these are the 8 pieces of the digital puzzle that you must have, and there are 5 pillars for massive online success. This I'm going to be covering on day 5. This I will cover on day 5. Sorry, day 4. Day 4, because I realized that I do that, but I'm going to be because everything gets integrated with these 5 pillars for online success. It's traffic generation, list building, copywriting, conversions, and community building. But I'm going to be showing you how all of that works. Okay, on day 5. All right. So this is how these are the 8 pieces of the digital puzzle. So the question that you need to ask is, how many pieces of the digital puzzle do you have? And it is so important to make this digital puzzle working for you. How many of you would want to make this digital puzzle working for you? Right? I think I stop screen share. One second. Yeah, so now Somali wants to make the digital puzzle working for her. Right? Can you see my screen? Right? So this is how it is. 8 pieces of the digital puzzle and 5 pillars of success in the digital world. This is what is going to make your digital puzzle complete. And though I have put them separately, they are very intricately connected to each other. Very intricately connected to each other. So, what are your 4 immediate action steps? Decide which course you would like to create first, record videos, publish it on a common platform, and start selling. Now, it sounds very simple. But tomorrow we will look at which course to create, how to create a high converting course. That itself, from the GPS, we have to first look into your unique serving proposition. What makes you unique? What are the type of courses you can create? And among so many courses, which course to create, which course you are going to choose first to digitalize first. So this is what we are going to be discussing tomorrow. GPS system, that is the digitalization, monetization on day 3, marketing, which is 5 pillars on day 4, and day 5, I'm going to be making an offer on how you can work with me. Okay, makes sense? What is your journey ahead? You can do it all on your own. I'm giving you everything. Or if you decide to work with a mentor to fast forward your progress, if you are looking for growth, fast forward your growth learnings, then you can, I'm going to be sharing how you can work with me. Okay, so that's all I had to share for today. So today's assignment is, now if some of you would like to share, I'd like to get you on panel. I like to know from you where you are from, what is it that you do. I'm giving a template, please stick to this template. Okay, so it's like, say I am Vandana from Bangalore, and I am an iPreneur. I help knowledge givers create and sell online courses. And where am I stuck at present? Oh, how to make people take actions. That is where I am stuck at present. And I want to learn I want to learn what will make people take action. I want to learn how to motivate people to take actions. Okay, that is what my top learnings from today's session. Um, you know, that how to make content relevant, and communication is so important. And my website is the most visited page on the planet Earth, and very important to identify my internal challenge and external challenge, and important to shift gears. And I need to learn copywriting as a skill. So something like this. So I've given this template, and if you would like to share, come on video and share. I'm going to be making you panelist. So kindly raise your hand or let me know if you would like to come and speak, and I will get you on a panel and you can share in this format. Keep it crisp, less than 2 minutes, maximum 3 minutes. Try to keep it short and crisp. Okay, so anyone here who would like to come on, would like to share where you're from, what is it that you do? And Dilshad, not yet in Hindi. Okay, not yet in Hindi. Though I know Hindi, but I don't have my webinar in Hindi yet. Okay, these 5-day classes. Okay, I need to settle down with a lot of my processes here. Then I will shift to other language. Okay, so anyone who would like to share now? Harjit Singh, you would like to come on? Would you like to share where are you from? What you do? What are your challenges? Okay, great. So Thank you so much for taking the lead. I'm going to be making you move to promote to panelist. Yes. And I think I'll also have to allow you uh, to share your video. If you want to come on video, I have also allowed you to share your video. Yes, go ahead. Thank you so much for taking the lead and thank you so much. Boliye.
Yes.
We'll love to hear.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Uh, my name is Harjeet Singh Bamra, and I am from Bombay. I'm into a business of manufacturing steel doors. This is a family business, and I am there with my dad since more than 25 years.
Okay.
Uh, and my experience, yes, in the manufacturing industry is very, very real and very, you can say, very dense type of. I like to have a lot of knowledge in different areas. And from last 10 to 12 years, I've shifted myself knowledge gaining in NLP. I am basic and master practitioner, and I am also ICF certified coach, but not yet taken ACC yet. Yes, my weaknesses, you can say, yes, I'm not a digital guy, though I have
Okay.
lots of digital sets. Knowledge-wise, if you ask me, yes, because of NLP, I have gained a lot of knowledge, and being in spiritual area, which helps me to coordinate with many things. I'm able to connect many things, and I've done many different type of courses. Like I have done EI as well, and I have done parenting as well with 2-3 different people, right? So this is what I already have right now. Now my challenge was to put it on the platform. I've already got a platform, very frankly,
Okay.
where I have a lot of digital courses. They are not mine actually.
Okay.
Uh, they are from the platform provider
Okay.
there as well. So there are many things going on. What else, Vandana, you like to me to say?
So what is your challenge? Where are you stuck right now?
Sorry, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Vandana?
we can hear. Yeah, yeah, yes.
Okay. Actually, I'm stuck. The two things which I've already said, that is, one is content, and second is the structure of the content.
Awesome.
Just to give you a little about, I'm also an author. Okay, just
Okay.
launched a book few days back. I'm a co-author actually,
Okay.
and I'm also planning to launch my other book. Maybe I don't know how many days it will going to take me. Challenge is definitely content is there, though I have a lot of knowledge. If you ask me anything, I can tell you about that thing. Okay, but putting it in words, that is more important, and in a structured way. Okay, I love the structure. For me, structure is really, it's very important. For me,
So,
it's on the top.
so you are going
Yeah.
to get the structure. Okay, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, you will learn how to structure your knowledge. Number one, and more importantly, as you definitely might be knowing, it's not about the knowledge; it's how you present your knowledge, right?
Yes.
So the context setting and the content. The context setting is more important than the content. So
Yeah.
we will look at all these things tomorrow. You're definitely going to learn because one of the agenda is how to structure your. Because knowledge givers has this challenge. You know so much that the challenge is how to structure it and layer it, stack it. In a different product. So I'm going to show you that across these 5 days. Thank you so much for joining in. So what are your top 3 learnings from today?
Very frankly, the way you said the structure, you used 6S. Okay, so I don't remember everything, but I know they are structured they are really structured, right? So I am impressed with that thing, and I'm also impressed that you have 6 businesses, right? And still you are improving, right?
Yes.
And the one more learning is that what you just said was do you want to grow? Right? Do you want to grow? That's the real learning. I asked myself this question. Okay, really, Harjeet, you have a lot of knowledge. You have this, that, and right? Do you really want to use this knowledge for your growth? So that's one learning which I really liked it.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Harjeet ji. I look forward to serving you with lot more powerful insights across these 5 days.
Thank
We
you,
just
Vandana.
started today. So this is trailer भी नहीं है अभी तो ये ट्रेलर भी नहीं बोल सकते हैं इसको हम. Okay.
Sure,
चलिए,
sure.
I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Thank you, Vandana.
Thank you so much for coming and speaking to me. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure as well.
So we have now, Prem Bhatia. I already got you, Prem. Are you there? Asked to unmute. Yeah, Prem Bhatia.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yes. Hanji Boli, how are you doing?
Fine. Am I visible on the screen?
You're not visible. Your video is switched off, I think.
Okay, let me just. But anyway, maybe I miss it. But anyway, I can carry on with the audio.
Yes, your audio is very clear.
Very fine. Thank you very much. So, Vandana, first, please accept my congratulations. Lot of felicitations for your storming session. And
so
it
much.
was very knowledgeable and very, very encouraging session. And as far as me is concerned, I'm 70 years old. I'm a yoga expert. I'm a writer. I'm a poet. I have around 9 books to my credit. We are generally they are acknowledged a lot, but the challenge was marketing it to the people, because I'm a very philanthropist type of person. I have done dedicated my life to make other people comfortable out of disease, mental stress release, and so many things. And in fact, for last 30 years, our Sansthan is working free of cost.
Okay.
And at least I'm not expecting anything from anybody. Only thing is, if I am useful to the society, I feel my privilege. And now for last 15 years, I'm in a very humanistic way, coexistence. What is coexistence, and living with the coexistence, and living the model of not to, not to spoil the nature, and not to spoil the relations, not to spoil the person, and not to spoil your own self. So I have a YouTube channel also. I have written. I have YouTube channel.
Where are you stuck?
I'm stuck because I don't know much of the digital. I have not practiced anything about the computers. I'm very, very poor in the computers. But a few days back, my niece, my grandson helped me to be on the YouTube, and he told me how to go ahead. And I'm just for last 9 months, I'm on the YouTube every day.
Awesome.
Every day for 2-3 minutes, my videos are there. You can just search for Acharya Prem Bhatia, and you will get many videos, 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes, and probably if you see, then you can know me better and you can help me better. I'm very poor in computers. I'm very poor in digital. I always thought that somebody else will do it for me, because I'm doing the content work a great. I feel that it's a great content which I'm producing, and somebody will help me to put it across to the humanity. So this is
it is very important that you should know what you can outsource and what you should do on your own. So if digital skills is a challenge, it is not necessary that you must learn it. You can always leverage some digital marketing people and get it done for you. But what to get done from them, that I will empower you in these 5 days.
That's very good. That will be nice. That's what I wanted, in fact. I mean, I can outsource somebody. He can take care of me, and he can put across the things, in a best possible way. And as far as content is concerned, and expression is concerned, or a video or audio is concerned, I'm quite comfortable facing the camera.
That's great to know. So, what are your top 3 learnings from today's session?
One thing is that it is important now. The scenario is changing. The scene is changing, as you shared very well, that you invested so much money and so much efforts in your own businesses. So everything gone, away, and you couldn't make it success. And now for last 3 months, you are in the digital, digital this thing, and your X multiplied by 3X is fine. But it means that you are much more successful in your efforts, what you are doing. I'm not talking about the monetary part of it only, but the confidence you are having today, and the confidence, the way you are showing to the people are getting encouraged with this. This is much more important than what you are getting in monetary basis.
Yes, thank you so much. Actually, I have another session starting at 8, my 30-day challenge. So I need to cut this short. I'm just going to get Gigi, one more person, and then rest of the thing we will continue tomorrow. I'd like to know more about you guys and those who want to share. Thank you so much for sharing, Prem Bhatia ji. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Take care. Take care.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Gigi, go ahead.
Yep. Hey, Vandana. Hey, how are you?
Hey, Gigi. I'm doing well. Good to have you here.
All right. So again, real quick, my name is Gigi Nair, and I was actually I was part of a Big Four organization. So I have done all the my IT profession the way I wanted. I reached where I wanted to reach in that level. But at some point, you will have that revelation that this is not something you wanted to do, right? There's something within yourself is calling to do something different. So I'm actually in my entrepreneur journey at this time. So I think, I don't know, again, it is like a universal call. I feel like, I know you, like we met and we talked about it. I always inspired about your energy and your enthusiasm, your perspective about your life, that is very unique. So I happened to see your WhatsApp, like a profile picture. And I said that, something is resonating with what the journey which I'm going through. So that's the reason I approached you. One of the things which, if you ask me, like where I'm stuck at this time, is actually, as I said, I'm in the journey. But I have so much information coming, so I get overwhelmed with the stuff. So I'm not able to focus, and I feel like again, when people come with because I have a close partners in the business, so when people come up with new ideas and things like that, sometimes I feel like I'm kind of a derailing from my original focus, right? So my internal challenge, I don't think that maybe because of the type of practices and the path which we're doing, I don't have any fears or anything like that. But the thing is, as I said, getting more focused and having that go-getter kind of approach, maybe I think that this is something which is really needed for the entrepreneur journey. So that's something I'm looking for.
What are your top 3 learnings today, Gigi?
Actually, I know, like your authenticity, your love to share what you know. I know that when I maybe like I'm a micro behavioral analyst, I can just see like from your vibration of your voice or your face and things like that. I can read a lot. But what I learned is that most of the things which is coming from you, it's coming from within you. It's not just a marketing pitch. So I'm sure that I feel like there is a connection, and we can do something together. So maybe you will be the mentor which I was looking for all this time. Right. I do have a mentor, to be honest, but he's from IIT and things like that. But I think that connection and having that the right coach in place is vital for anybody's success.
Thank you so much, Gigi. Thank you for sharing. So I look forward to serving you with whatever I know. So thank you so much for coming and speaking. So guys, I have a hard shut. My next 8 o'clock, I have my next batch, 30-day batch going on. So thank you so much for sharing what you do here. It will be great if you can now share in the WhatsApp group. If you can just copy paste what you have written right now in the chat box in the WhatsApp group. You can just, because this will go away from here, please type what you do in this format in the WhatsApp group. That will be great. So I get to know more about you guys, and I can start taking relevant examples during the duration of the course. So it makes sense to you, your own example, right? So instead of taking some random examples. So tomorrow I look forward to teaching you the GPS system, how to digitalize which course you should be creating, the GPS system, which is going to be very, very powerful. Whether you are going to create courses or not, if you have any products or services to offer, you must understand that GPS system. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you sharp at 6 tomorrow. Be there 5 minutes earlier. Your assignment for the day is listing your challenges and make a list of all the courses that you think you can make. Make a list of all the courses that you think you want to record, you want to digitalize. So you have two assignments. Okay, one is listing your challenges, internal and external, and identifying the number one challenge that you have right now, whether it is self-created or genuine challenge, real challenge, and then making a list of all the courses that you want to convert into digital products. Make a list of all the courses. It is very important. The second assignment is very important for tomorrow's class. I'm going to write down this assignment in our WhatsApp group as well. Okay, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow again. Take care. Good night, guys. Bye. Bye for now.
Good night.
Good night.